In this month's reader testing, we have a high-performance RS badged car, but it's not a Ford Focus, it's not an Audi, and it's not a Porsche 911 GT3S. This is the Renault Megane Renaultsport 250. In British currency, it's got 247 bhp, but has it got what it takes to race to our readers' hearts? Let's find out.
I like about the car the styling. It's visually very attractive. It's got some nice features such as a Formula One integrated splitter, which is going to be nothing to women, but to us boys that's going to be a nice touch. We've got the panoramic sunroof, which is a good plus for my wife. We're trying to justify such a car. A few concerns inside and out. The first one outside, we've touched on a nice styling of the car and the angular lines, particularly at the back. The shut line, we did notice when looking at the car, there's quite a big height difference between this panel and this panel, which isn't shown on the other side. Whether that's a pre-production thing, I don't know. Surprisingly, the legroom is quite good, even with an adult sat in the front. But the only criticism for that is the back of the seats are hard plastic. So on a long journey, a bit of padding might be appreciated.
I like the way it's very, very driver focused. I like the detailing of the stitching and all the performance oriented styling. It's about the driver, not the passengers, and sitting here leaves you in no doubt what you've sacrificed. One aspect that I particularly like about this coupe, harking back to sports Renaults of the past and the Alpine brand, is this shape of the rear window here, which used to be on all of the, I think, the rear-engine V6 models, and the old Renault 17 of the 70s, which someone of my age remembers. I don't know whether they've done that on purpose, but to someone who knows what they're looking for, it's a real view of the heritage of this car.
What I really like about the car is I really like the way that it's sort of quite subtle, and it looks the part, it looks really great, but in a kind of it's not as kind of aggressive and shouty as its kind of rival, should we say. We've had a good laugh about the boot, because whilst it may be quite big in terms of what it might fill, the seal's like up to here, and so we think you might need a forklift to get anything inside it. For me, the interior is great. I mean, you know, it's very luxurious inside. I think it really feels like they focus probably more on the luxury than the sport in the interior. But I guess at this price, it's probably fair enough.
Very good looking car, very bang up to date and futuristic, which is what I thought Renault needed. My only dislike is the dials. They're a bit too sort of flat facing. I prefer dials that are a bit forward facing. The roof is really good. It's especially on the contrast with the white, it just looks solid, but you get in there and it does let the light flood in. So I think that's it's the small touches that when you buy a car, you really like and it's enjoyable.
What I really like about it is the stylish lines. It really looks like a car that needs to be driven. What I like really is the car from the front, and it looks just as good at the back as well. What I like is the fact that it's got a really deep boot in it, as well as the split rear seats, where you can get even more load space in. Really like the driving position, easy to be able to see and read the dials, but most importantly, I like the figure-hugging seats as well. They really feel like they're actually keeping you firmly in position, which you need for a car with this sort of performance.